Hello, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from. Um, Today, we'll be looking at Nahco stock. Um, we'll be analyzing it technically, and also we'll look into the strong fundamentals that may likely drive the Nahco stock. First and foremost, I would like to explain what Nahco is all about. Nahco is an acronym for the Nigerian Aviation Handling Company PLC, and it is a major ground handling service provider in the African aviation and cargo industry. And there's something good that just happened recently. The African Development Bank recently appointed Festus Keyamo to drive the 7 billion aviation program for Africa. Remember, we're talking about 7 billion. That is a huge sum of money. Now, this is to actually broader plans to modernize Africa aviation sector, improve infrastructure, and therefore attract significant private and institutional investment across the continent of Africa, not just Nigeria. Now, that brings to our notice some key important things to note here. With this development coming into the aviation sector, there are stocks that may likely explode as a result of this. And one of those stocks is this Nahco that I'm going to discuss today. So now, fundamentally, Nahco stock is projected to what to increase or to rise. But technically, we need to observe the charts and probably know where to likely position ourselves so as to buy this stock at a cheap rate. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just for educational purpose. So kindly do your own research and invest whatever you can afford to lose. Now, this is Nahco and this is the chart. Now, if we observe closely, Nahco has been in an uptrend by virtue of the fact that it is making a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and a higher low. Now, currently, there's a serious decline. If you observe this chart closely, you will notice that there is a serious decline in price for Nahco stock. So now, the question in the lips of every investor will be, where can you position yourself to buy the stock so you don't buy at a high price? Now, let's look at this chart very closely. If you look at this place, this is the all-time high made by Nahco before the decline. So another key important area we should note is here. This will be our very good support region, and I guess here too. I think here will also be our good support region. Now, if you should ask me, where do you think this stock is headed to? Two scenarios can play out on Monday. Two scenarios can play out. Sorry, one of these scenarios can play out tomorrow, but I will give you the two scenarios So you choose which best fits your investment what uh, capability. Now, if we look at this stock, we look at this price, I see this stock retracing back to this area, to this level of about 179 to maybe within the range of 179 to 158, maybe. But with this good news happening to the aviation sector, I also see an opportunity where investors could come in heavily tomorrow and probably push this price up above this resistance. Are you getting it? Two scenarios may likely play out. I will give you these two scenarios again. Then by tomorrow, whichever one that happens, fine. Now, there's every tendency that with this development coming into the aviation sector, people are already planning to position themselves on this stock come tomorrow and beyond. Now, I see this stock skyrocketing from this place, from this point it is now, from this low, taking out this resistance to make a new all-time high. Because this stock, if you observe this movement, this stock is still in an uptrend because it has not broken this low. This stock is highly still in an uptrend. Now, another scenario that could play out is too many sellers in the market, people who may not be interested in this stock anymore, might decide to push the price down, further down to this region, to this support region. You see, and possibly to another support region here, which may likely happen on Monday, tomorrow, but you never can tell. So now, as a smart investor, what do you do? I would suggest if you have like 200,000, you can buy at this point. Then after buying at this point, you watch the market reaction. If the market goes down to this level, you add up again with the remaining 100, making it 200. I think that is a better way. But if you should relax and say, okay, let me wait until this market comes to this place, you may not likely see it happen and you may lose out completely. So it's better for you to start positioning now. You can do DCA, that is dollar cost averaging. It helps you catch market prices effectively. You can do a dollar cost average. You can invest 100 here, 100,000 here. When it drops to this support region, you invest again. If it doesn't drop and it succeeds in moving up and taking away this resistance, you are also good to go. In both ways, you have not lost out. Thank you guys for watching. This is my humble analysis on this stock.